A large part of your job as a manager will be devoted to controlling money. Thousands of dollars are likely to be transacted every day. Controlling this resource is accomplished by controlling expenses, controlling inventory, controlling receivables, and controlling lost or stolen money. Let's examine how you might improve your control over lost or stolen money. An effective means of controlling money is to limit its access. By this, we mean the fewer people handling the money, the less chance that it will be lost, stolen, or inaccurately recorded. Limiting its access by keeping it in a locked drawer or register will also aid in controlling this valuable resource. Limiting access is critical for maintaining the control of money. Another part of controlling money is having a means for verifying the correct amount of cash at any given part of the day. Each time a person takes control of the day's cash, a formal written money count should be made. This should include written and signed documentation slips. When dozens of transactions are occurring every day, mistakes are inevitable. If you have more than one shift, you need to know which shift was responsible for that day's loss in order to have control over the situation. If you don't know where the money is going, then you don't have control. Many veterinary facilities maintain a petty cash fund. These funds are generally available for purchasing small items that are needed right away. Petty cash items may include such things as a tool or touch-up paint. As the manager, you may be responsible for maintaining the petty cash fund. The key to successfully controlling this fund is proper record keeping. Most petty cash funds have a set amount of money established, say $100. Develop a simple log which resembles a check register. As you take money out of petty cash, log it in the register. Once your purchase has been made, put the receipt in with the petty cash. Doing so will give you an easy way to verify expenditures and account for all of the cash. You will need to periodically balance your petty cash account. Add up your receipts, then add up how much money is left in the fund. The sum of the money and receipts should add up to the beginning balance of money. When additional funds are needed, add only the amount of money spent and verified by the receipts. This will bring your petty cash account back to its original dollar value. Always remember to have your employees save receipts for all petty cash transactions. Controlling unpaid client accounts is another integral part of practice management. A clear policy for accounts receivables should be established between you and the practice owner. Most hospitals collect payment at the time of service, so there is seldom a need to implement debt collection. However, some clients may not always have the means for immediate payment, and exceptions are sometimes made in the case of emergencies. The most effective techniques for collecting debt centers around persistence. Multiple friendly reminders by letter and phone produce greater results than badgering the client. Remember that the goal is to collect a debt, not run off the client. If multiple attempts fail, then you will ultimately be faced with turning that client over to a professional debt collector. Your final reminder letter should indicate that you intend to turn their past due account over to collections if they fail to settle their account. Some states have laws that regulate debt collection efforts, and you should make yourself aware of any such regulations in your state. This is by far one of the more difficult areas of practice management, but is an area that is no doubt very important to the financial well-being of the practice. Inventory is the third resource you have the ability to control. Because this accounts for such a large percentage of the hospital's assets, it is imperative that this area be controlled and monitored closely. Techniques and strategies used to monitor inventory are addressed elsewhere in this management program. Be sure to thoroughly familiarize yourself with inventory control, which constitutes a major area that you as a manager need to have control of.